I'm sure you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Though since you weren't online to pick the outfit, we're going with 1970s Batman colors.
Neat.
Wait a second. We already did this. So we gotta do the final boss again.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Probably didn't save after.
I could have sworn it saved.
I guess not.
What are you doing? Are you supposed to be playing? What the hell are you doing, that?
Ouch.
Don't just stand
So much for perfecting him. So much for getting a perfect on him.
Could be worse.
I am now starting to not understand how people can have a hard time dodging that one.
Yeah.
When all you have to do is literally duck.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the tricky one.
You're supposed to be killing Batman, remember?
He does. He's just not very good at it.
Yep.
You're making me late for my spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon? Would a change of scenery help ease the pain?
Yes. And we're already done.
Time to get my things and quit this damn town for good.
What are you drinking?
Nothing. Just dealing with a friggin' annoying bug.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So now all we gotta do is the cat. And just grab our things and go.
Is anyone ever gonna feed us?
Home?
Honey, I'm home. Oh wait, I forgot I'm not married.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can guess why I made the Batman Returns reference.
Yep.
Oh no, Catwoman is dead.
Bullshit.
Is she dead?
Hang on. She's waking up.
Damn it, what are we gonna do?
Kill her again.
You know, normally when you kill someone, they stay dead.
Apparently they suck at the killing someone.
Yep.
Or they skip class one day.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my things? Tell me, or I'll slice you apart, piece by piece.
Two-Face has got him. He's at the museum. Okay?
Thanks.
Ooh.
So, you decided to come crawling back then, Harv. Pity. Oh well, time for this kitten to teach you some manners, once and for all.
And now we gotta go fight Two-Face at the museum. Because apparently Catwoman knew that's where Harvey was gonna be.
Lock us in a meat locker practically naked.
Oop.
Arkham City. Crap.
Work was a little busy.
Been letting us starve.
And Luna's gonna be clingy by next week.
I'll phone you.
To the point where I or I probably wouldn't be able to leave her even if I had to go to work.
What's Catwoman?
Good to see the boss back, right?
Yeah, did you see all that gear he had with him? Must have been...
Who let Catwoman in here?
And now we get to the worst segment of this bit for Catwoman.
Yeah.
She's
Don't
gotta
think I've
fight
ever
all
seen
these
the boss so
dudes.
happy. Look out! It's the cat! Hey, cat. We're gonna kick the crap out of you.
My mama said it's bad to hurt a girl. For you, we make an exception. You ain't getting past me, cat.
Ooh.
I'll make you meow, bitch.
Oh.
Your mother won't recognize you when we're finished with you.
Ouch. Somehow I survived that. Don't know how, but it just happened.
Don't question it, just be glad you did.
Yep. Do 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 do. I have to wonder what a part of her suit allows her to do this. Besides, you know, the claws.
Won't be able to move around while
How
ripping
deep do you
damn
think
thing.
it is?
Yeah.
Deep enough to hold one big ass shark.
The part of
Still
spandex.
can't believe Penguin's got a shark in here.
Which bit of it?
That's nothing.
Probably a
He
good
also
chunk of
has
it.
some kind of
It's Catwoman.
Some kind of Catwoman? I have to wonder how Catwoman feels about the whole no killing rule.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't look like the type of person that would have a high kill count.
True.
Blow that bitch apart!
I'm looking forward to it, sir.
Good! This is our chance for glory. Word is Joker's dead. We all saw what happened to the runt that used to run this place. We are the future of Arkham. We are the future of Gotham. No one will dare stand up to us. Cut them in two. We both want her dead. The first one who finds her gets to be my right hand guy.
What the?
Yeah, I know. Not very stealthy.
Over here! I got her!
They were about stealthy. Stealthy is
This way! She went
freaking
this way!
fun.
No, she didn't.
I lost her! Find her now!
So much,
What are you gonna do?
much for
You
being
ain't
able
got
to
nowhere
track
hide,
me.
huh?
Yeah, that's what they had to do, swing it on the guard
about
board.
now?
Boom, you're good.
Even though all they had to do was, you know, keep looking up.
Yeah, but they're done.
Which, by the way, if
They have a
I...
cone of vision.
What are you waiting for? Help me! Get over here!
Oh, come on! I pressed triangle!
We got her!
That is so messed up.
It's a tails.
Damn.
I know. It's so dumb.
You didn't press fast enough.
I pressed it right as the guy was right next to me. He was right there.
She won't dare come back in. She'll come straight back here for her pretty little things. Blow that bitch apart!
I'm looking forward to it, sir.
Good! This is our chance for glory. Word is Joker's dead. We all saw what happened to the runt that used to run this place. We are the future of Arkham. We are the future of Gotham. No one will dare stand up to us. Cut them in two.
Sir, doesn't that sound like one of our own gasping for air? Nah. You're just imagining things.
She's coming. I know her too well.
swear there's... Really doesn't matter how many of them I take out, because in the end there's just going to be, you know, more.
Don't let me down.
There's always more.
Dead.
Huh?
Thinking of just a God of War, Kratos will welcome it.
I've got someone here.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I found another one.
We'll never find her like this. Take a minute. Chill the hell out. And get looking for her.
Don't know how Catwoman can see through walls with these goggles. Is there some kind of software in there?
Probably.
Wonder what Harvey's doing.
Jacking off? I don't know. Yeah, just in case you can tell, I am using the PlayStation headset this time
Nice.
instead of skull candy earbuds.
Oop.
So I don't know if that makes any difference in sound, but nah. Whatever.
New plan. We search the room for the bitch. Look everywhere. We'll find her, and when we do, she's dead.
Hey Harv, how's it going? Oh, come on. I can't ground take down. And he's done.
Remember, you're Catwoman.
Sorry, Harv. This really isn't your night, is it?
You literally
Now
need to
tell me where
remember
you're putting the rest
you're
of my
Selena
stuff,
Kyle,
or I'll
not
even out the
Batman.
other side of your face.
I only took half. The rest I gave away. I win, bitch.
Enough with the twos already. It just keeps getting you into trouble.
Indeed. So now we return to Batman looking garish in that 70s outfit.
Just couldn't keep away, huh? Can't say I blame you.
Oh, wait till Arkham Knight.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Good luck with that. Some enterprising individuals decided to help themselves to my things. I intend to get it all back.
And it's at this point where we can actually switch between Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah, freely switch.
Bruce Wayne got his rich ass locked up in Arkham City.
Yep. Final Deadshot victim.
I've detected the distinctive
Found
sound
it.
of dead.
Yep. And Alex is in the party. What's up?
I do apologize. It took me a little bit to get my computer to not be blue screen.
Damn.
It tends to take as much as 10 minutes for the computer to reboot after a blue screen.
I can imagining in your editing software is causing this nightmare.
Someone knew who he was. How do you know? There are dead people all over this hellhole. This was an
No, there's a reason why
One
blue
bullet
screens
to the
suck.
head. Perfect shot.
Hold on one sec.
What's so special
And
about
disable.
this guy?
You just missed Catwoman's last segment.
Yeah, he just finished the Catwoman segment.
Like this, don't hang around to get caught. We should stay here.
Basically, Harvey stole her things, and well, all she said, and well, she wanted to get them back.
Guns jammed.
Yep. Pretty much. Yep, disarmed.
Okay, so our primary ranger this time is going to be... I don't know if this is supposed to be Jason or Trev Treforia. I think it's Trev Treforia as the Zeo Gold Ranger.
So now
and
I gotta
we're playing with evil Jen from Time Force and
I wonder what
Silver
this guy did.
Dragon
Hey, Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay, anytime I hear evil rangers, I think of the Psycho Rangers. I just can't help but think that.
We're the old led by Goldar.
No, that's only my morphing, goddammit.
We'll make sure it hurts you, bat.
No, Goldar's only my morphing. He wasn't
We'll
around
make
when the
sure
Psycho
this
Rangers
hurts
were.
you, bat.
Well, technically, but because they're in the same era, but another story.
Oh, come on! Wow. I go from being...
Goddamn, looks like you're getting gangbanged right now.
Yeah!
And not the fun way.
What fun way is there of that scenario?
the Dr. Manhattan way.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Dude, you're about to freaking die. Oh my
Okay.
god.
It looks like he was hiding
Okay, there
behind
you
his
go.
car
You
when he
just,
was
okay, you
killed.
just saved your
How did
manhood.
Deadshot do it?
Let's see. Bullet
You know,
impact.
you know what I mean by your manhood, right? The one
Yeah.
that's left all over the floor.
I think I found the link that connects Deadshot's victims.
Good. He's killed again. We need to stop him.
The first two both worked for Strange. The first victim was a specialist in wireless
Okay, you
broadcast
are
technology.
way too quick for
He worked on the tower
a level
communications
1
system.
boss.
And the other one?
Or a level
I
1.
can't find any information about
Okay,
what he worked on.
my point is that they're
Suspicious
fighting
attacks
pretty damn
threat.
well for the first encounter
He
compared
previously
to
contracted on military projects,
almost every
specializing
other
in
first
advanced
encounter
weapon
thus
delivery
far.
systems.
Hey, do you remember that
Deadshot's
bit
clearing
in
up
Suicide
Strange's
Squad
mess.
when
I'll track this
Deadshot
shot
had
to
a
see
bunch
if
of
he left
setups
anything
for
I can
his
use to find it.
ricochets?
Good work, Bart.
Oh, yeah.
He apparently didn't have that in this game because
You
he
didn't have it
made...
in mind for this one?
Nope.
You made a mistake.
Yep. Because... yeah.
Bullet hit here.
I left a little too much evidence. There, Floyd.
Deadshot ricocheted his shot off this shutter.
Who is not Will Smith.
Yeah, unfortunately. But what can you do?
You know, Suicide Squad was the reason why Will Smith couldn't be in Independence Day 2.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Independence Day 2 anyways. That seemed like a pretty bad movie.
And not in the so good it's bad way that the first one was.
The first one was good. It's like you can do a sequel that many years later. Yeah, it tends to be
The only
good.
one they... The only one... Hold on, I gotta go save Crispin Freeman again.
I'll do it. I promise.
Another political prisoner? Damn.
No, I gotta save Crispin Freeman again.
Yeah, like I said, political prisoner.
How many BTVA credits does he have?
Who, Crispin Freeman?
Yeah. Rand, since
I'm
you're
gonna be honest, I don't actually pay that much attention to him. I only know him as Alucard, really.
Oh, you've got to watch more stuff with him in it. Young Justice also has him play quite a few roles, including every version of Roy Harper.
God
I've
damn,
isolated a number of very
321 rolls.
distinctive plastic-based particles and identified items that use this material in their construction.
So I see. Looking at the possible choices, I assume you've decided on the power substations, right?
Exactly. Cross-referencing this against locations that would definitely contain the metallic particles from the second crime scene gives us...
3 locations. You've done it. You're actually gonna catch the son of a bitch.
I've marked the map. I'll
Oh
let you
yeah,
know what
dude, he
happens.
was freaking Kaito in Judgment.
The only
yeah.
way I'm going to find Deadshot is to check out each of the locations that match his forensic profile.
So now we gotta go search the 3 possible locations for what is essentially the material used for Deadshot's stuff, and so we can locate him.
I smell some domestic violence coming on here.
Oh boy. Things haven't been fun around here. Apparently a Wendy's ended up burning down.
Damn.
Where you guys are?
Somewhere around here. Hold on a sec.
Nice more snow.
There's an electrical substation nearby. I should search for it and see if it's the one Deadshot used.
Hang on, I'm gonna send you a link.
This wasn't the substation Deadshot.
Is it the one in this thumbnail?
This substation could be the one Deadshot used.
Yes.
Oh my god, I was just watching that video.
Substation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Guy.
Deadshot was never here.
Yeah, guy got arrested for, turning out to be drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So from what I read, the guy passed out drunk in the Wendy's drive-thru, and then failed the field sobriety tests, and then got out, punched a cop, stole his taser, and shot at the taser at the cop.
God damn.
You know, if this were a white guy, nobody would have batted an eye. If this were...
I think that's all just part of the plan.
Too many people have posted videos about that.
This is getting crazy. They gotta feed us, right? I feel this place getting worse. Minute by minute.
Yeah, there is a Riddler thing for gliding inconsistently for a while.
Oh, you guys glide like a certain distance.
Of course, that's without using the grapnel boost.
Yeah, well, you just gotta glide. Like, you can't use the grapple boost.
You gotta fly like an eagle.
Right.
There's an electrical substation nearby. I should search for it and see if it's the one Deadshot used.
It's the one that he used.
Deadshot was here. He was using this substation to store his equipment and... a PDA. It's heavily encrypted. I'll need to bypass the security if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot and what he's doing here.
Yes, we're gonna hack a PDA with this thing.
Because that totally works.
Not that.
And it did.
Technology
How
today, it's probably not that hard to hack a PDA.
Into Arkham in order to take out
Then again, who the hell uses a PDA these days?
Yeah, I was gonna say, good luck finding a PDA.
Yeah.
Good luck finding, I don't know, a
beeper.
Batman.
Damn.
Well, I was gonna say a PDA with a Wi-Fi connection or a Bluetooth
He's marked his
connection.
current location.
Oh yeah.
He's going to kill him in 2 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
We gotta go save the creeper.
Yeah, just gonna call
It feels so weird, saying that sentence.
Yeah, coming from you, yes.
Well, anybody who's read DC Comics knows that Jack Ryder turns into the creeper.
Oh God,
It was funny when he was voiced by Johnny Bravo.
Oh, wow.
He was dead. Who's next?
Well, Ra's al Ghul is nearing death's door if Arkham Knight is any indication.
No way.
Come on,
Jack Ryder's going to be killed in less than a minute.
So tell me you can probably go to the death door if someone just
come
threw
on.
a link fart at him.
Football tackle!
You made me miss my target, Batman. I never
Oh,
miss.
we're in for some more
That
domestic
doesn't even
violence.
look like a football tackle.
Okay, so we got another segment where we gotta, you know, sneak up
Get
on
them while being
somebody.
seen. Basic European frame rules.
Yep.
Why are you hiding? Is it because you're dead already?
No, it's because you're not Will Smith.
Where have you gone, Batman?
Here comes the Men in Black.
And he's done.
Yeah, that's literally it. Oh, with a DDT from the boot. Damn.
So that's the end of Not Will Smith.
Yeah, because you got him with a freaking flying DDT.
Back again. Tommy's back.
Over, Batman. I
Killing
swear.
friends.
Did you find Deathstroke?
Oh,
He's not a
God.
problem anymore.
Oh, God, it's the
I'll let
freaking
Gordon
Turbo
know where
movie.
he is. I'll come back for
No.
him later.
So now all we have to do is find. All we have to do. And speaking of Tommy, we're about out to finish up Hush's side quest.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, and let me just say that Kevin Conroy sounds a little creepy, voicing a villain.
Oh, okay.
You'll see. Of course, the video's already going to get demonetized because as the guy composing this game, him has claimed copyright for the music.
Yeah, no, that's no surprise.
Make sure you check and make sure that it's actually what the claim says, because otherwise you might wind up with somebody who doesn't actually own the music.
Oh, you mean like you did?
Yes.
How the hell that happen?
It was for Resident Evil 4 of all things.
No, it's from Resident Evil 1 on the the remake on the GameCube.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Somebody claimed that I had music from an album that hadn't even been released when the game was new.
What the fuck?
Was in the game, and I cited, hang on, the guy who composed this game isn't the person who claimed this music, and that music sounds nothing like this.
That's wacky.
I went in the wrong alleyway. Dang it.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have figured that one out.
Yeah, I definitely should have, since I've played this game before. And here's our last victim.
Sooner or later, the killer will slip up. Let's hope it's this time.
Now he's more dead. What the hell?
As with the others, the victim's face was removed pre-mortem with surgical precision. The care taken suggests the killer is more concerned with the parts he's taking than what he leaves behind.
Indeed.
Someone has taken a lot of care to cover their tracks. They used bleach to destroy any forensic evidence at the crime scene. Sometimes
I wouldn't use that manga. Got stale after a while.
The bleach and see who was
Okay, so we got ourselves a mirror match here.
We're about to have a mirror match of our own as we follow this bleach trail. Though it's not going to be where the guy is.
What's on TV right now?
Right.
Mirror match in more ways than one, since Tommy's on both teams for some reason.
And speaking of Tommy, we'll be meeting Tommy Elliott,
AKA Hush.
It's him!
who isn't actually in Batman Hush.
Oh, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It's actually Nigma.
Oh, wow.
I am not making that up. That is as stupid as it gets.
That is the dumbest thing I've heard since hearing that
Who told you?
DC's Endgame was 90 minutes long.
You're lying to me.
Oh, I'm not over that, man. I just went back and watched that stream.
Wait, hold on. They had an endgame?
Yeah, it was Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Oh, wow.
Basically, basically was essentially on the Justice League going up against Darkseid, but then Darkseid eavesdropped on their whole plan via using Cyborg, and then made parademons spliced with Doomsday's DNA, killed all the large portion of the Justice League and the Teen Titans, including one of my favorites, Beast Boy. What the heck, DC Comics?
God damn.
Do you just have this hatred for a fan favorite?
It's just a trick.
So let's go meet our identity thief, who actually is Thomas Elliott and not Nigma in any way, shape, or form.
I genuinely think that might be stupider than the Mandarin twist in Iron Man 3.
At least the Mandarin twist was funny.
This is the journal.
And they
of
actually
Dr. Thomas
paid it off a little bit in Hail to the King.
The pain, though still
It wasn't.
That actually showed up later.
for what he did.
That would have been interesting to see as like a post-credit scene.
Have suffered.
What, the actual
Well, it was
Mandarin?
one of the. It was a short film included with Thor: The Dark World on Blu-ray.
How Michelangelo felt.
I actually have the Blu-ray of Thor: The Dark World.
Work has taken.
I have Blu-rays and 4Ks for just about every MCU film.
God damn.
My new face is ready.
The early films
Oh,
suffered
here's,
from a lot of Funimation
oh, here's
treatment,
Elliot.
i.e., they DNR'd the hell out of them.
You're too late. You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you. Really? But you look just like
Iron Man-
Miss Wayne.
No.
I think Iron Man 1 and 2 suffer the
To
most.
find the perfect donors to graft on the flesh.
The Incredible
and
Hulk doesn't
finally
really suffer at
to
all because
lose
it's a
myself
Universal
in order to
4K,
create
which Universal actually knows how to color grade their movies.
6
which
people die,
apparently Disney
unfortunately,
forgot.
but necessary.
And people still complain about the darkening of Godzilla 2014's Blu-ray/DVD release, and I'm like,
I don't care.
that doesn't seem like much of an issue.
Will suffer.
Did they,
Will not stop.
what do? They turn down the brightness compared to the
I can see you
theatrical
have your
edition?
hands
A little bit. It's not that big a
But
deal.
it's time for me
Okay.
to leave now.
At least it's not
Pray we do
solo.
not meet again. Next time, I will not be in such a jealous
Because I would have sworn that my 4K Blu-ray that I paid $30 for was actually a,
Time out. You
shitty
paid $30 for a Blu-ray of Solo.
for a 4K of Solo. If it's any consolation, I sold the digital code out of it for $10.
Close the file on the identity sheet.
Have you caught him?
No. Prepare
What?
a new file on Dr. Thomas
happened?
Elliott. I'm uploading all the details from his surgery.
Elliot, the famous surgeon? Didn't you used to be friends?
Yeah, we used to,
long time
but
ago.
then he killed a bunch of people and made himself look and sound like Bruce Wayne.
He says he used the faces he collected to make a new one that looked like yours. I mean, Bruce Wayne's. Is he crazy?
Why am I
No
wrong?
offense. Are you going after him?
And you know, the weird thing is,
In
like,
other words, a crazy motherfucker.
I'll hunt him down tomorrow.
And
so Batman Hush also features a bit that is also used in the Batman animated series, where our Poison Ivy ends up using a kryptonite-laced plant in order to control Superman to go fight Batman.
oh, wow, imagine that. Imagine that they actually thought about how to do something like that, rather than just completely fucking it up like they did in Injustice Comics.
Oh yeah, the kryptonite-laced fear gas.
Yeah.
And this was to basically distract Batman and from figuring out that Enigma was Hush. Okay, so since we're pretty much done with this game, I'm not gonna bother with doing like Catwoman's bit, because all she does is just take out a few guys and then that's
Yeah, because there's
that's
not
done.
much else to do
So
with Catwoman.
we're gonna leave the game, and then we're gonna start Harley Quinn's Revenge.
Oh, wow, I get to beat up Kimberly as Tommy a lot in this mode.
What
Spousal
the
abuse,
fucking
I
door?
suppose.
Yeah, don't worry, she'll get as good as she gives. She gives as good as she gets.
Okay, so
Pause.
the premise is a couple months after Arkham City, a Batman ends up getting captured by Harley, and when the cops went in to go try and derail her operation, and so it's up to Tim Drake to help rescue Batman.
Find Batman and get the hell out.
Because that's totally a real thing that would actually really happen.
You sound just like him.
What part of it is unrealistic?
Harley Quinn
Harley
capturing
Quinn capturing
Batman.
Oh, you're about to see how stupid it is.
You left me to die. You left me to die. You left me to die. You left me to die.
What the hell are you doing that noise for?
You left me to die.
Basically, every time that loops.
Oh, so it's constantly looping that? Oh,
Yeah.
Robin, kill him!
Oh, and unlike New Game Plus mode, these guys actually come with a counter prompt.
yeah, because it doesn't have New Game Plus in mind. It's a separate mode. It's not like you go.
And unfortunately, unlike in New Game Plus, unlike in the mode that we just played, we have to stick with default costumes.
Yeah, you gotta stick with the default costume for Robin.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Alex.
Oh, that sucks, but, you know.
Yeah, sucks, but at the same time, it would be
Can't win 'em
jarring as hell
all.
to see.
You know, at least
to see Robin
Arkham
in
Knight.
alternate costume.
At least Arkham Knight let you use alternate costumes.
Yeah, that's true.
You stupid mouth! You're just lucky I need you later.
Yeah, but for what, pretty much all the characters that you can play as?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Killed the Ranger Slayer and died to a Mastodon sentry.
Barb, I found the missing cops. Quinn's got them.
You know, I'm surprised that you don't find Tim Drake coming to
I'm gonna
rescue
keep looking.
Batman to be slightly
Harley's told the
unrealistic.
cops she's got some sort of plan.
Oh, I do.
They'll be
It's
sick for
just
now.
there's other
This'll end
stupid
okay.
going on here.
I promise.
All right. Besides everything I have told you so far.
We'll help
No,
them once we find him.
My
That's all we can
main
do.
stupid was the the Harley Quinn capturing Batman thing. That's still really stupid.
I'm also still weirded out that Tara Strong was in the English dub of Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah, she was, wasn't she?
She was Riku, not Kingdom Hearts Riku.
Not the Kingdom Hearts Riku, the girl Riku.
Boy, could they not maybe, I don't know, pick some different names between these connected franchises?
No, one's got 2 Ks and one has
Well,
1K.
funnily enough, of the character...
I know, they're not,
well, funnily
they're not 4K
enough,
support.
female Riku, that Riku is also in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
And she, Yuna, and Pain are apparently little,
Little pixie guys.
yeah, for some reason.
Probably data limitations, I'm guessing.
And they're in their Final Fantasy X-2 outfits.
Makes sense, because that's the game they were teamed up together.
And Tidus and Waka are also in this franchise.
Yeah. Because remember, Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, like, what? How long? Like, around the time?
Oh, and let's
Final
not
Fantasy X
forget
came
the fact
out.
that Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII is also in this franchise as a small little girl. And Squall is also in that game. As a grown-ass man. When they're roughly around the same age in Final Fantasy VIII.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, and apparently Cloud ends up participating in Olympus Coliseum for some reason. And dressed up in Vincent's getup, because Vincent was originally supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 1, but then they decided let's graft all of his personality traits onto Cloud. And thus Emo Cloud was born.
That is a good point. We should get a plan together. Who's this guy?
God damn, you sound like a salty little fella.
Well, gee, it's almost like I don't like my characters getting severely derailed just because the guy doesn't know how to write his own designed characters.
You know, you're starting to sound a lot like me whenever I watch a Kamen Rider crossover movie.
Like, considering our very eerily similar vocal range, that would not surprise me.
Yep.
I say eerily similar because it's a scenario very similar to when I first watched Fate Zero in English. Hearing Mark Drayson, the voice of Guts, and 4Kid Zoro, alongside Crispin Freeman, and aka Alucard, let's just say it's weird hearing them together in the same room. And you know something? They're in the same room a lot in Fate Zero. Because they're allies.
That sounds like bad casting to me.
It's actually
just a little bit.
Not really, considering it's actually one of their better dubs.
Huh. Do the voices don't sound that similar then, huh?
Not that similar. Or I can at
So
least
we're not-
I at least can tell the subtle differences between the two.
Okay, so we're not talking like, Fuyutsuki and Gendo in Rebuild then.
Yeah, where Kent Williams and John Swasey have eerily similar voices to the point where it's barely different. And the thing is that
It's not like there's 40 years between the two of them.
Crispin Freeman and Mark Drayson do have very different tones despite their similar vocal range, but the thing is like at the very least there is more of a difference. It's unlike Kent Williams and John Swasey, but it's just like, you know, that was just kind of my thing. And you know why that ended up coming up, even though I could tell the difference?
Yeah.
Someone thought Crispin Freeman voiced Akihiko Kayaba in Sword Art Online. He actually had to state outright on Twitter that no, he didn't, because Sword Art Online's recorded at Bang Zoom, not Studiopolis.
So what?
So basically, he ended up saying that, and then someone found out that it was Mark Drayson, and even I could tell it's Mark Drayson since I know his vocal range, since I know what his voice sounds like very easily.
Got 50,000 volts running through it.
Screw you. You pick.
It's Batman's little bitch.
I'm sorry, that was a little too funny.
Of course.
Okay, what are our thoughts on Tim Drake?
Pretty good character. Tends to get underused and forgotten about.
Oh, you mean like a large portion of characters that aren't in Young Justice?
And
because apparently
most of the Bat family.
That isn't Batgirl or Catherine Kane.
Yeah.
Because Barbara Gordon is in that universe.
These days.
We're gonna make this.
Yeah, but at least the DC animated movie universe tried to make him a decent character, and they did succeed. After Justice League vs. Teen Titans gave us some catharsis. Because he gets half of his face blown to bits by, or taken out by Jaime when the two of them fight.
This won't take long.
And I'm like, never have I wanted something that so badly. Hey, after having to put up with this Marty Stu for like several Batman movies. Because I had to put up with him in Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, and Batman Bad Blood. That's 3 movies where he might as well have been the main character. And you know what all of those movies had in common in their comic book counterparts?
It wasn't him? Or there was something massively different about them?
It's supposed to be a Dick and Damian story for all 3 of them.
Harley Quinn.
Not a Bruce and Damian.
Her goons ambushed my
And
guys
Bruce
and dragged them
basically
towards the
went down to the Heretics, similarly to how Optimus pretty much died in the first animated Transformers movie.
You know she blames you.
He
right?
fought Megatron, was about to beat him, but then
so
Hot Rod...
Batman was fighting Megatron?
I'll handle the rest.
Well, not really Megatron, but it's a metaphor. But it's basically a comparison that K-Wing made in his review of Batman Bad Blood, where basically he compared it to the scenario where Hot Rod ended up intervening and causing Optimus to basically get killed by Megatron while he used him as a meat shield.
Love of God, I was hitting the intervene button. Intervene. Thank you, Trey. That's very helpful.
And basically, Catherine Kane played the
After
part
I got most of my health bar
and
destroyed.
basically, Catherine Kane played the part of Hot Rod. However, unlike Hot Rod,
she never turned into a good character?
Nope!
I fucking called it.
Damn.
Nope, she's just, a bitch.
You're not good.
The fuck did you do that for, Draken? He just activated his super against an empty arena.
No surprise, this is the same guy that basically told Shiko to basically tell how she ended up causing Ron Stoppable's family to move so that he and Kim would be separated, and then Ron proceeded to kick Draken's ass while he was buffed up in a Hulk mode. That was actually from the Kim Possible special.
Fuck you, Draken. Fuck you. How do you activate your super while I'm actively punching you in the face?
Maybe he's secretly Shao Kahn in disguise.
Like, When I'm trying to activate my super when someone's punching me in the face, it's like, ow, 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 ow. Hit the super to an empty arena. When Draken tries it, oh, he gets to activate it when I'm right fucking there.
Can I quote another Crispin Freeman character from Metal Gear Rising?
Sure.
I'm fucking invincible! It's Sundowner, or during his boss fight. Okay, so I was looking for like a thing that was supposed to be a pregnancy test, and it was initially supposed to be like first one seemed positive, but every other one ended up coming out negative, and the box even says warning may produce a false positive.
Oh, fuck you. He can block my super, but I can't block his.
So even when Harley and Joker be doing it, at the same time, I'm... Oh, come on to shelf. So, you know, want to know something interesting about some scenario I had planned out for Justice League Dark Apocalypse War?
Sure.
So basically, it's like a lot of the there would be a lot more Leaguers, there would be a lot more establishment, of course, because seriously, the Justice League and the Titans guys, you can do other things, like establish that there were other things. So Superman, so it would basically be based a bit more on, in terms of like how many people are on this league.
What are you waiting for?
It would, the numbers would be somewhat on par with like Bruce Timm's Justice League in Unlimited.
That makes sense.
So the body count would still be relatively high, but Batman would actually bring the Hellbat suit to this whole shindig. I would actually have an established bit where the Hellbat suit would be made and whatnot, just to basically combat anything just based on like how.
Why was Tim's death sound played over Draken's death?
Wait here.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
You okay? Don't want to talk? No problem. I'll just.
Anyway, so basically. And they'd also get some kind of warning about a eventual plan for an invasion from Orion, and thus establishing the new gods. Because come on, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Let's actually have the new gods in here so that at the very least we get Highfather in on this and have something reasonable to protect the Earth and not just Lex Luthor and the Suicide Squad. That infuriated me to no end. And so it's like a large portion of the Leaguers would end up getting taken out during this invasion, because yes, I still would plan to have a decent body count out on this whole shindig, and the invasion would actually be a large portion, and of this would actually be like a part one of this movie, with it ending basically on like the remaining Titans on Earth.
What the hell was that?
Earth.
Oh my god!
Earth
a putty
after
patroller just ran across the screen, and I didn't even know how to summon them.
After the Paradooms get narrowly stopped by combined efforts of some Magic Leaguers and the Atlanteans, because Aquaman being there on Apocalypse is not a good idea, guys.
It's almost like the King of the Seas should stay near the ocean.
Ay, ay, ay. But, of course, in that movie, Aquaman gets bisected by Darkseid's Omega beams. I don't care how bad that was. That was funny. Did you see that?
What the hell?
That was so jank.
Wait, what happened?
You did not. You did not see how jank that was, Fran.
I think I missed it. What the heck happened?
So basically, it's like the Leaguers end up fighting the hard fight. They're getting. A lot of them are getting their collective asses kicked. Superman.
No, I'm talking about the friggin' jank moment. Friggin' spilled your guts out.
Sorry. Alright, basically I tried hooking a backclawing a bad guy towards me, and essentially due to the guy being a little below me, it ended up Batman was basically going to do his backclaw maneuver on pretty much nothing.
That's
Lord Zed is super overpowered.
Dude, it's Lord Zed. What do you expect?
Quinn's thugs were talking about the
You know, Honest Trailers ended up calling
they may have left some evidence that I can
that thing from the first Thor movie Lord Zed.
Oh yeah, it really does look like him too. Except it has more armor and no exposed muscle and no exposed brain.
Yeah. This blood belonged to the cop. I should follow it and see where they took him.
So, anyway, getting back to what I was talking about out earlier. So then it's like Jaime's also there since I'm going a bit off of what Alex was suggesting for his version of like a DC animated universe, and essentially Jaime's trying to get Cyborg or to get out of there since you know the Titans still need him, and he knows that Darkseid could probably use him.
Oh my god, I just activated my super, and Trini activated her super in the middle of my super.
But
and her super overrode my super. Why?
Because she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Well, clearly she needs a dragon suit of some kind.
No, who doesn't?
Anyway, so, in the end, and it's like Cyborg. But in the end, Cyborg pretty much pushes Jaime into the thing, thus ensuring that he escaped. A Wonder Woman's carrying like a nearly broken Bruce who's on his last legs due to the Hellbat suit, taking quite a toll on him, mind you, because let's be real here. Even after taking out a bunch of parademons that look like Doomsday and being the goddamn Batman, and let's just say that Bruce isn't going to be out to battle some more. You know, funny enough, the Hellbat suit was featured in the Harley Quinn animated series, though criminally underpowered.
Yeah.
I say criminally because it loses to friggin' Bane.
I'm sorry, what?
The Hellbat suit, designed to go up against goddamn Darkseid, lost to this Tom Hardy sounding knockoff.
Just don't sing right.
You can't make this up if you tried.
Somebody clearly did.
And that series had brought Michael Ironside back to voice Darkseid.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that.
He pretty much feels like Harley's therapist. is based on their single interaction, and he kills Forager by crushing his head.
Oh, fuck you, O'Donna.
It's like the more I'm thinking about that show, the more I'm just like, why do you hurt me so? I want to like some of the comedy in this, but it's just not...
Well, it and the DC Superhero Girls show is just endemic of...
Beast Boy is a recurring character in that series as well, voiced by his actor from the Teen Titans cartoon.
She just go get herself some help. Give up on this revenge kick she's on.
If I sound like I'm making this up, please let me know, and I will gladly stop talking.
No, if you stop talking, this will be a boring-ass live stream.
True. Oh, because it would be filled with the awkward silence that was just like the first hour. Because I was being very cautious of what I was saying, and due to my mom being right next to me.
Thank God.
Anyway.
Now I just have to deal with evil me, and we'll be done.
Anyway, so...
2 hours later.
So getting back to what I had in mind. So, Diana's carrying Bruce, and she activates a mother box that he had gotten off of Orion. Just as a insurance in case things go south, which, as the scenario I had suggested, it does go south.
Get through that door, and don't waste time lying. I'll know.
And so it's like she's activating the thing, and trying to get Bruce through with her. But then Bruce, with a bit of strength left in him, tosses Diana through the portal, and basically he tells her that she needs to go warn the others on the surface.
First chance I get.
Just let me know if it starts to sound stupid.
No, I've heard worse.
Right.
You're doing all right, man.
I am very open to constructive criticism. As I'm sure you're aware.
He's the one. I can't afford to take him out until he gives it to me.
Oh, come on! That guy was surrounded by a bunch of dudes.
Hell out of Arkham City.
That is not something. And Superman's having like a bit of a duel of fates, if you will, with Big Bad Darkseid himself. But Darkseid basically he flexes his power by humiliating the Man of Steel, despite him demonstrating his newly acquired power after his newfound strength after a recovery from like his fight with Doomsday.
The code. Give me.
So Bruce, Barry, and though John and Shira also escape with Hawk, though thanks to Hawkman.
That's one code. I need 2 more.
And then Hawkman kind of tells Hal, or not Hal, John, take care of her for me. Though Shira is reluctant to let go of Hawkman, and John knows that it's for the best that they do. Some part of me is trying to summarize this in a way similar to comic story and summarizations of a lot of comic book stuff. He likes to get into a lot of the
What's the bat doing here?
the character moments, and basically he voice a lot of neat moments in the respective comics that he summarizes.
The code.
And so basically, at least Hal also assists in escaping with John, to inform like Kyle Rayner, like, hey, we kind of messed up and we may need to prepare some defenses for later. Luckily, Guy is also on Oa. And part of me is debating whether or not. Part of me was debating on how to treat a Guy because, well,
Guy Gardner is the universe's punching bag in DC.
Yep, that's the tricky part. That was the tricky part, so I was kind of just leaving that bit alone until I actually discussed it with you, Alex. And, frick. So then the Titans end up getting invaded by these guys. And it's like a lot of them go down. Wally ends up getting beaten down, but not killed. Although he's forced to watch as they tear into Bumblebee. Because, well, let's just say a lot of things.
Wait a second, Bumblebee is from Marvel Comics.
Not. God damn it. There's a character in DC named Bumblebee who's a part of the Teen Titans.
I know.
I'm explaining to Fran, and I know. I know you're messing around. Because I also kind of wanted to establish that Wally and Bumblebee were kind of a thing. Wasn't sure if their relationship in the comics, but
probably.
Yeah. And no, Wally's not black in this continuity. He's a redhead. That was an interesting decision, to say the least.
That's all the codes.
Not a bad decision, just an interesting one. Like, it got me legitimately thinking, okay, so what was the creative team behind this thinking? Because at the very least, they could get away with the fact that it's a different universe and that, not everybody's the same as they were back in the old continuity. That I can understand. You want to know what's really weird? They in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, in Wally West's brief appearance before he dies, he ends up suddenly having a different color. He suddenly is looking a lot darker than he was in Teen Titans Judas Contract.
That's very strange.
By that I mean he turned him into the Black Wally from the from New 52 / Rebirth.
That's a different character, though.
Yeah. It is. That's not Bart Allen. That's Wally West, apparently. I don't know why they suddenly decided to do a race lift with him, but it's a thing that happened. I don't know why it happened, but it did. So, anyway...
Okay, Trini's out of the picture. That's a hell of a lot better than it could be, I guess. We're gonna deal with Kim and Jen. They appear to be kind of pushovers, but...
So yeah, as if Wally being forced to watch as the Paradooms kill Bumblebee isn't enough, the Paradooms don't kill him, because Darkseid has darker plans. So they take him, but a lot of there are a decent amount of Titans end up getting taken out, but leaving Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire, Nightwing, Damian, and Superboy all need to fight for a final stand. But then, and Aquaman and the Atlanteans show up as well as Donna Troy and the Amazon. And then eventually the New Gods show up to help out. Out thanks to Orion. And thus, us would basically conclude, and that would basically conclude like part 1 of this whole shindig. And
the bat is water soluble.
And okay, so far...
If he can swim back to the opposite ledge, why does he have to...
I don't know. I don't know how this game works, man. And meanwhile, I'm just badgering on about this weirdo version of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, and by the way, there wouldn't be this BS with Damian and Raven being a thing, because that was
considering they have about 10 years between the two of them.
Except in this continuity where Raven is just like a few years older than him.
I hear they can target little tiny bits of you and blow them off one at a time. Oh, come on. It can't be a surprise. I mean, look, I'm one of the bad guys, right? You're one of the good guys. We just don't get along. It's the way it is. Nothing you can do about it.
Anyway, so...
You know that eventually you're still tied up.
So
and
that...
I'm still able to do it.
What
dare defy
Lord Zed? Are you kidding me with this bull crap? Oh my god.
He's over here.
No, you don't. In fact,
I guess they don't pay
what?
your game either.
No, you stay down. I just yeeted that guy off the edge.
Yeah, from a distance.
And we're done with this stealth segment.
Tied up here, Batman. Please, get me out of this thing.
So yeah. I know this is like, I know it seems like a little, though I'm sure that would probably be a bit too short for like a part 1, I'm sure. And Batman's out.
Too bad. Come on, boys.
Batman is out.
Yep.
What's it doing?
Hurry up, idiot.
Come on. Don't piss off Harley.
So, as I said, Batman is out.
Yeah, you don't bother taking the utility belt with them. Freaking dummies.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
Oh, and by the way, in this continuity,
kinda.
Tim and Barbara are in a
Don't worry,
relationship.
I think I'm close. I'll let you know.
Yep.
Why?
Do I look like I have all the answers
Does
you're
he
looking
look like
for?
a comic book writer?
Do I really look like a guy with the answers?
I'm just a guy who chases I'm just a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do with one when I found it.
I'm just a Red Robin chasing a stupid side quest.
You know, Red Robin is one of the outfits Tim could wear in this game. Red Robin, yum.
Yum. Dang.
Damn it.
Now you both owe me a drink.
If we ever meet, yes. As I'm sure Alex will buy you a drink. I would just offer a non-alcoholic one because I am just like that.
Right.
Quinn's got him trapped.
Oh, and Troy Baker also voices
Harley's built
Tim
some
as
kind of
well as
monument to the Joker, and
Two-Face.
it's stopping me from getting to Batman.
And he
At this
voices
place,
the
she's
Joker
crazier
in
than we
the
thought.
Origins.
I'm gonna search the area and try to work out how to save him.
So now I gotta go find the key that Harley Quinn has.
Do what Batman would do. Don't leave before searching for evidence.
But dude,
It's too bad you're not playing Nightwing. You could seduce her.
considering Batman and Harley
The
Quinn,
security panel appears to control the statue.
and
Batman will
yes,
die in there if I don't find the key. I guess I should go find Harley Quinn and ask her for it.
Can you hear me down there, bird boy?
Found anything?
Nah, it's just full of crap. The rest of this place.
I literally just opened a door
Must be something. Money, man.
and walked
Only way
in
we're
the
gonna get out of
room.
this crazy town.
These
Admitted
idiots,
it that far back.
these idiots literally did not hear me open a door.
We're screwed.
They
Don't
can't
give
hear
up.
it. It sounds
We'll
like
find
that.
something. Maybe a weapon we could sell.
They got
or some
limited hearing.
supervillain secret stash. It happens, don't it?
No, not to us. We're gonna die in here. If it ain't Harley losing it and sticking a gun to our heads, it'll be some other freak.
Boop. Tim's knockout animations take too long. They're just like Selena's.
And your point?
My point is that this is why nobody likes doing challenge maps with Tim.
It'll be worse.
I'm just gonna tempt fate and ask how.
Never ask how. Just know that it can be worse.
I would genuinely like to know how it could possibly
Never
get
ask
worse.
questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Fran, I wouldn't be asking them if I didn't want to know.
Okay.
Who the hell is this fool?
Do 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 do.
Look at that.
Do I look like Noob Saibot?
which version?
The one that doesn't have the ridiculous Dr. Claw voice.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
I'll get you next time, Kuai Liang. Next time.
Next time.
Proud. I've come
You mean I am become woe?
No, I'm just going to that thing. MK11.
I was making a Crash Bandicoot reference.
Alright, wonky dick.
Oh, wonky dick, you did it again! You beat up Tim Drake!
What they call wonky dick.
There's also a lot of opportunities for self-harm in this game.
I can imagine. So, anyway. So basically, it's like this ragtag group of Titans, John Constantine, who stayed behind to act as like a magical portal for a decent in a number of leaguers, but I was told by Zatanna, no, don't save me, for some reason, and which I would probably explain later. I would try to think of a decent reason why Zatanna would tell John not to save her.
Relying on you, idiot. So don't fail me.
Because let's be real here. Sometimes not all of us think that far in advance. Yeah, what I mean?
We're doing this for Mr. J, boys. Don't let him down. What the?
I just gave her a boop. Oh, excuse me. Guys, your lady friend is being very rude. I would appreciate it if, y'all could tell.
I hurt myself today to save the world from an evil me. I've listened to this song once when it was sung by Trent Reznor and David Bowie.
What the fuck? I would like to know the answer to that question too. Where on earth? Okay, but would I presume that the logical reason for Zatanna asking John not to save her would be the whole "oh, it's too late for me" thing?
Yeah, that might work.
Okay, then that was something I kind of thought of on the fly. And John would be quite riddled with guilt, because he could have saved Zatanna a lot sooner, but even when he tried she still told him not to, and he blames himself, of course, because that's how most brooding superheroes go. And John is kind of the brooder, and I do enjoy Matt Ryan's portrayal of the character. Tim! Okay, Harley's out. Now we just gotta take care of the rest of her bouncers.
Oh, wow. Then against her, it's Harley. That's not hard to do.
I'm surprised I managed to go through this section without dying, because usually I end up having a hard time with this segment, and Alden was able to do it easily.
Don't jinx it, bro.
Oh, I got a trophy. Neat. Guess where the key is?
In his ass?
Nope.
Really?
Soup! It was in her boobs.
Damn.
Whatever you say.
One of the two places that Krillin could never reach.
There's certainly try, damn it.
Down, bird brain.
How about no?
No, you kind of look better that way.
Truer words have never been spoken. So basically, the ragtag team of Titans that I ended up establishing, and kind of ended up having to wander around and whatnot. Since their place got pretty much wrecked.
Little Robin, come back to play. You ready for
No more Titans Tower, huh?
bird boy?
Yeah, cause kid you not, how they invade Earth is basically they use the Watchtower to crash it down on Titan's Tower.
Damn.
I am actually, unlike a lot of these idiots, I am actually committed to some of this shit. And I feel like none of the writers of that movie were committed to anything other than filling up a body count.
Question, why is Tim dressed like, Damien?
I don't know.
That's kind of wrong.
Wasn't his suit famous for having some of the brightest colors on it?
You know, funny enough, he has the Dick Grayson bat suit from the animated series as one of his alternates.
Yeah.
Huh.
And Dick has his animated series Nightwing outfit as one of his alternates.
Yep.
And his grunts are all done by Quentin Flynn.
Yep. I know, it's how all the moves were breaking scared shit, but now you're on the Titan.
Da na 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 na. I know, not that kind of Titan, but
yeah, it's not that
still
one.
better than that show's Titans, which might as well be summarized by Weird Al Yankovic's sports song. And you know, at first, Attack on Titan used to be like, I hate to be pulling from a random news article, but it used to basically be like Walking Dead at its anime counterpart. But then it ended up becoming a mecha anime, disguised at a mecha anime plus that. Because let's face it, Eren being able to turn into a Titan is literally a mecha anime.
Well, it's also, like, kind of...
What kept you?
Halfway between that and a Super Sentai series, or...
What happened to the cops?
Well, probably more appropriately, Kamen Rider.
But then, it ends up becoming about this political old tirade.
You saved the cop.
Where our heroes end up finding out about planning thing that's been going on for a while due to the fact that apparently the Rice family holds the power of the founder, and have basically made it so that people don't remember or anything when a Rice ends up gaining the power of the founding Titan.
The bombs have been built using explosives stolen.
And which is basically how Aaron had that ability of the coordinate at the end of season 2.
Locate any other objects tuned into this frequency.
And then at the tail end of season 3, it ends up being about an interracial thing. And I'm just like, why can't this series pick a tone and stick with it?
You should see the live action movies.
I have heard tales. I have heard they also suck.
Imagine that they've taken the cast where having one Asian girl in the cast is a plot point, and now they're all Asian just for no reason.
And Aaron is not even the adopted and Mikasa's not even the adopted sister of Aaron, and they flat out say, "Oh, she's my girlfriend."
Yeah. Wow. And then they just introduced a bunch of modern weaponry for literally no reason, I think, is what it came down to.
Oh, and then there's that infamous thing where the Funimation subtitles ended up freezing in a couple theaters.
Oh, that's fun, isn't it?
Funimation, don't ever change. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Did they not realize that you need to bake those into the video feed for the theatrical version? Because you do.
Evidently, they did not.
I mean, just about everyone has had problems with stuff like that. The sub screenings are barely even a thing because if you want to try and use soft subs in a theatrical screening, you're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Will you make sure this hurts, you bad freak?
Oh, and and it's like, even though they've kind of staved off the whole the Paradoom thing, it's like they're still all kind of sort of there. It's like it's like, okay, I think I might have exhausted a bit of my resources. Perhaps I should. Perhaps I should wait a while before I make more Paradooms. Oh, and the whole time he's also torturing Batman on the Mobius chair, who isn't losing the will save for a good while. Because yes, even worn out, Batman is still the goddamn Batman.
Yep.
Mentally, he's not beaten. Physically, he might as well be a rag doll at this point. Oh, and Superman still has that whole injected it with, and I actually did think the whole injected it with liquid kryptonite to the point where it's like there's a glowing green S on Superman's chest. S was kind of a neat point in the movie.
That does sound kind of cool.
It does. Like I sent you the clip of I sent you like the clip of it, of that bit on YouTube. Oh, didn't I?
I can't even remember anymore.
I'm gonna probably look it up and send it to you again so you can see what I mean. Because seriously, holy crap, the Justice League gets royally effed in the A. Oh, and by the way, for the last fight in Batman in Arkham City, it's a mook rush.
Oh, of course it is.
With robots.
Of course it is.
Why the fuck not?
Remember those Peacekeeper robots from Wonder City?
Oh, it's those bots.
Yep. Oh, and in the background, Harley Quinn is firing at us.
Damn.
I love how she patiently waits for... me to finish my special takedown. Before... or firing her weapon at me, which can potentially take out her own allies.
Okay. You know what would be great, Mastodon Sentry, is if you could aim your fucking gun towards where the opponent is.
And you might be wondering, but wait, don't you like Wally West, Kevin? And unlike Danny Dino, why would you want to inflict cruelty on him? I'm like, well, because... as if I didn't inflict any form of cruelty on anybody, I liked, that would be blatantly unfair.
You know, some of the things that I put my characters through might seem a bit unnecessarily cruel, but I always feel like it's better for character development if a character gets their ass kicked over and over again.
No.
Yeah, and let's just say a lot of the Titans being massacred.
Again, Tommy is using fucking Kimberly's voice clips for that. Why?
Where's
Robin?
I thought he was with you.
Just to fuck with you.
Now, speaking of why is Harley's hair black?
She's in mourning. Well, she's not even a natural blonde, don't forget.
What have you done? Yeah. No, for one, she's not a natural blonde, so that might be her actual hair color for we know.
Oh, she's totally gonna kill Batman, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Cue J. Jonah Jameson laugh.
That's...
Oh, did you miss me?
Where are the cops?
I'm sorry, that was a tiny fucking knife.
I'm done here.
Oh no, my only weakness, small knives, how did you know?
Right. Yeah, sure. Of course he is.
And then a few years later, we find out that his mental state has been compromised by the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting.
The Joker, who is currently dead.
Because of Joker's blood.
Because of Joker's blood, that's why.
And that's the end of Batman Arkham City, everybody.
Yep.
Thoughts on the game?
Got done to like what,
honestly, I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention.
Yeah, you've been too busy getting your ass kicked, either by Controls or Power Rangers.
Yeah. It's like, in this, it is very much my fault because I haven't practiced this game, and I don't hardly ever look at move lists. I just kind of figure out combinations.
Oh my god.
Through trial and error.
I just realized something.
What?
Since I haven't found my case for Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, I ended up using that for... I ended up using my Injustice Gods Among Us case for that one.
I thought you were about to say your Dragon Ball Evolution case.
Why would I own that piece of crap movie? Why would I own that?
I actually have 3 copies of it.
Why do you have 3 copies?
Okay, one of them is a Blu-ray copy that I bought on purpose. One of them...
Lead environment artist Will Smith.
Okay,
let's just skip
is
these.
a DVD copy that came in a lot of DVDs that I'm actually trying to get rid of right now. Oh, by the way, if you want to buy a copy of Dragon Ball Evolution for like $4 or $5, let me know.
Okay,
so
that was Batman Arkham City, folks. I'm gonna be starting up Injustice right now.